As a civil rights historian, I believe that the power of history is how it informs the present. It's not just that things happened in the past and that somehow we should be moved by what happened, but that we should learn from the past and understand how that past continues into the present. There is the cliche that those who don't know their past are doomed to repeat it, but there's a reason why that's a cliche, because we seem to do that. The Margaret Walker Center is a Black Studies Institute that was founded on campus at Jackson State in 1968. Through the work that we do, we produce exhibits that often travel. In particular, we have been responsible for a number of years for commemorating what took place on our campus on May 14th and 15th, 1970, when Jackson City Police and Mississippi Highway Patrol marched on our campus and opened fire on a women's dormitory. They fired roughly 500 rounds of ammunition in 28 seconds. They shot 14 students. 2 died, Phillip Gibbs, a junior at Jackson State, and James Earl Green, who was a senior at nearby Jim Hill High School. This exhibit is of the aftermath of those shootings on our campus. Late civil rights activist and anthropologist and photographer Dr. Doris Derby in 1970 was on the staff of Margaret Walker's at the Black Studies Institute on the campus at Jackson State. And she was there to record with her camera the aftermath, the protests that took place, the funeral of James Earl Green, as well as hearings that were held on campus as part of the Presidential Commission on Campus at Rest. After the shootings, no one was ever held accountable, despite the presidential hearings. There was never any indictment brought against any of the police officers. Dr. Doris Derby, the photographer, was one of the most important documentary photographers of the civil rights movement in the state of Mississippi, one of the most prolific. And her collection, her images appear in collections all over the country, including in the Paul R. Jones collection here at the University of Alabama. And so they were interested in having this Doris Derby exhibition come because of kind of the synergy there between Dr. Derby's image in the collection and the images that are seen here. And it really is a powerful story and reminder of the history of police brutality, particularly aimed at Black communities in America, and the context of modern issues from George Floyd to any number of the ones that we can name just outright. We do see that there's continuity in this history and in this story. And so there's lessons here for students in particular.